This is a milk jug. I opened it yesterday. How long can I store it for? Should I go by the use by date or consume it as soon as possible? And what about this one? Oh wait, this is not open yet, but today is the last day. Should I drink it all right now? Can I go past the use by date? Here it goes. Back to the fridge. But where am I supposed to put it? Let's go for the fridge door, right? It's handy. Wrong! Okay, let's chill. Let's try to clear all these 3 questions in under 5 minutes. My name is Dr. Tassos Koidis, lecturer in food science at Queen's University Belfast, and I'm a keen foodie. Like and subscribe for more interesting facts about our everyday foods. Question number 1. Open milk jug. When you're supposed to consume it. Ideally within 24 hours. But if your fridge is working properly, and remember 1/3 of the domestic refrigerators don't. That's my own research speaking. But if it chills foods 4 to 8 degrees centigrade, then you can go for 2 to 3 days. It makes sense to have a 1 liter or a 2 liter container instead of a 3 to 5 liter because once it's opened, more microbial sporage accelerates. To do this, we must add something important. It depends how long you keep your milk out of the fridge. Did you leave it for the duration of the breakfast, say half an hour on a Saturday, another half an hour on a Sunday? Well, that is 1 hour at room temperature, so it will spoil faster. But if this is your habit to keep it for a couple of minutes out of the fridge while you are serving, for example, and then you put it back in the chill, this will show in the shelf life, and it's a good practice indeed. Question number 2. Unopened milk jug, when you should consume it. In a well-working refrigerator, it can be maintained until or even a couple of days past the use-by date, provided by the dairy industry. This is especially reliable in the winter months, when raw milk starts with lower microbial load from the farm, which carries through after pasteurization and into your milk jug at home. In the summer months, depending on where you live, even if the cold chain could be maintained or should be maintained, data shows that we have slightly shorter shelf life. But obviously, if the shelf life was amended depending on the season, it would have been a problem. People will get confused. This is why we have adopted this 10 days shelf life in most countries to cover for these seasonal variations and variabilities in milk composition and in milk microbial load. Question number 3. Best place to store it in the fridge. Putting your milk on the door shelf? No, you are doing it wrong. Research shows that the door has 1 or 2 degrees centigrade less than the back of the fridge.
I wanted to test this, so I came up with a home experiment with my basic equipment. Here is the milk stored in the door shelf. I am using an infrared thermometer for surface temperature and I am getting 6.5-6.4 degrees Celsius. I'm putting it in the fridge in the back, near the wall, where the fridge is colder.
A few moments later.
And voila, it reads 5.2. Here you go, that is 20% less. The science has spoken. No, seriously, trust me, we have done better measurements and that is still the case. But why this is happening, you will wonder. It has to do with air circulation.
My fridge door opens more than 20 times a day. Yeah, I know. I love taking a look around to see what's inside. Am I alone? But once you open it, you let all this warm air enter while the cold air leaves the fridge. These constant fluctuations in the temperature as the door swings is what foods don't like. It's what microbes in the food adore. So you should not keep the milk or any other dairy product for that matter in the fridge door if you can help it. Now a disclaimer, apart from the use by day, there are no other guidelines for milk consumption by the legislation. It is deliberately open for consumers to use their own practices and understanding. If a milk is off, it will be relatively easy to pick up by just smelling it. Very faint smell, remember, is not, however, an indicator for immediate rejection. But full-blown spoilage is highly obvious, both sensorially and visually. I'm not a doctor. Well, I am a doctor, but not a medical doctor. So my advice is based on my own experience and my own research. So, use your senses, use your logic, and it will be fine. No one wants to waste food. It's not good for our pocket, and it's not good for the planet. Okay, I'm out. See you in the next video. Bye!